Hello, my friends. This is Mick with the MickCraft channel. I've been producing Warcraft Orcs and Humans content for about 2 years now, and Warcraft 1 Remastered has been out for about 2 weeks now, so I thought it'd be a great opportunity to do a deep dive on the good and the bad of the remaster. This is Warcraft 1 Hot vs. Not. We're going to go ahead and start with the hot. Hot number 5. The Warcraft Orcs and Humans soundtrack has been remastered, and it's in the game in excellent fashion. Wonderful sound design in Warcraft 1 overall, and it's great to hear these tracks remastered, and also available in Warcraft 3, which is a very nice touch. On the Hive Workshop, user EvilHog recently posted an interview with Gregory Alper, the original composer of the music of Warcraft Orcs and Humans. I'll share a link to that interview below. It's a great read and provides some fun insight into the creation of this wonderful game. Hot number 4, widescreen support. Yes, we are no longer confined to the 4x3 dimensions of DOS, Warcraft Orcs and Humans. We are able to play the game in full 16:9 widescreen. To my understanding, it works fine on ultra-wide monitors as well. There is one small issue, which I'll get to later, but it is quite nice to be able to play the game in widescreen, and also in widescreen with the original graphics as well. Previously, we had to use mods such as War 1 Gus if we wanted to accomplish this, so widescreen support is more than welcome in Warcraft 1. Hot number 3, control groups. Yes, finally, we can set control groups for our units and cycle through them. This is a major quality of life improvement for Warcraft Orcs and Humans. It's very much welcomed by me. The original game can be very clunky and cumbersome for those trying to get into it. So the ability to quickly cycle through your units and control them through dungeons such as what you see here, that is more than welcome and really makes a difference in trying to get things done. So, hot number 3, control groups, we love it. Let's carry on. Hot number 2, 12 unit selection. Yes, we are no longer confined to only 4 units selected at a time. A funny thing that I read recently is that the Warcraft 1 engine was actually capable of selecting up to 100 units at once, but Blizzard thought that 4 would make things more tactical. I do kind of see what they're talking about in that many people complain about StarCraft 2, allowing you to select too many units at once, reducing some of the tactical decisions that were made in StarCraft Brood War. But 12 is a much better option than the original 4 of Warcraft 1. So we're going to give Blizzard a big kudos for our 12 unit selection. And now, hot number 1, modern mouse controls. Yes, that's right. No more holding down the control button every time you want to drag a selection group. No more having to select M to move or clicking on the command key. You can just right-click. You can even right-click to attack. These are very much welcome quality of life improvements that make the original Warcraft 1 hard to get into for many modern RTS players. So big thumbs up on modern mouse controls in Warcraft 1 Remastered. Now, on to the dreaded knots. Knot number 5. The intro cinematic was terribly upscaled. It's presented with both pillar boxing and letterboxing whenever you run the game, and it just doesn't look great. I was rather disappointed with it. I was actually able to produce a superior upscale in some software called Topaz Video Enhance AI very quickly, and it's something that I bought a couple years ago. So I don't know what Blizzard was doing with that one, but I would have loved to see the cinematics done in a more modern fashion, or at least a true re-rendering of the original cinematic. Not number 4. I'm not the biggest fan of the new artwork, but especially the water elemental. The original water elemental was a beautiful woman made out of water, and the original icon depicts that. The original sprite depicts that. The remastered icon also depicts that, surprisingly, but the remastered sprite is this weird water blob. It looks like they turned her boobs into eyes, and they just made her a bunch of water tendrils everywhere. So I'm not the biggest fan. Blizzard, please bring us back the real water elemental. Not number 3. We lost a lot of the animated fun of the original game, whether it was unique demo battles taking place on the main menu, or a cool guy eating a chicken leg in the animated intro to each mission, the really cool battle boards on the table of the realm coming together, also animated victory and defeat screens. These are all absent from the remaster, which is a huge loss to the Warcraft 1 experience. Not number 2. Blizzard forgot about the tall pixels. I did an entire video on this. I'll link that in the description, which will go into a lot more detail. But the original Warcraft 1 was in a 320 by 200 animated display. That was the resolution of it, that's a 16 by 10 resolution, which was stretched into 4 by 3. So every pixel was supposed to take up 20% more vertical space. With the remaster graphics, they completely ignored this. Likewise, they have the original graphics rendered in the wrong aspect ratio. This is rather jarring for me. For those that don't quite understand that, imagine if your favorite TV show or movie had a remaster and then they stretched it or shrunk it into some weird aspect ratio. You'd probably find that very off-putting and would be quite unhappy with the remaster. So a lot of people are probably surprised I only have this at number 2, but it's a big graphical error, something that hopefully can be fixed easily though. So Blizzard, please give us the tall pixel patch. And now, the big not number 1. Blizzard, you left out the multiplayer. Multiplayer was a major element of the original Warcraft Orcs and Humans, strongly advertised the ability to go head-to-head with an opponent. Even the Good Old Games release from 2019 included a multiplayer executable that could help you set up multiplayer matches. I was fortunate enough to actually play a 1v1 online multiplayer match from somebody all the way in another country just last year. With this remaster, it was the ultimate opportunity to bring multiplayer back to Warcraft 1 in a big way. Even the War 1 Gus mod includes advanced multiplayer options for Warcraft 1 with additional team colors. It would have been great to see something like that with a remaster. Blizzard, if you're going to continue updating this, we need multiplayer in Warcraft 1 Remastered. Thank you, everybody. That concludes today's video. Please comment what your top 5 hot and not would be, and let me know what you think about what I picked. I'm Mick, this is MickCraft. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in my next video.